Now, shootings at taverns over the weekend claimed over 20 lives, and it didn't end there. Another attack on Monday morning in Mamelodi claimed one life. Gauteng Community Safety MEC Faith Mazibuko is attending a crime summit in Vosloorus. Our reporter Lindokuhle Xulu is also there to try and get some answers. Let's go to him live now. Lindokuhle, so today there's this summit. What are we expecting from the summit?
Well, it's police really through the Department of Community Safety that are trying to show as well as to continue in terms of responding to the issues of crime. But this is a summit that is happening in many areas. We've seen it in Deep Kloof when there was even General Begitele, the police minister, going alongside Faith Mazibuko, the MEC of Community Safety in Gauteng. But Gauteng's program is essentially to say that in response to the growing levels of crime, what they are essentially doing is going to each and every area and trying to engage with the community. They're trying to get a sense really of some of the specific crimes that are faced by communities. This is all in an effort to try and configure and come up with a plan for an area-specific, response to crime, and that is exactly what will be happening today. MEC Faith Mazibuko is expected to visit these particular communities around this area of Vosloorus, and it is essentially to try and get a sense from the community members themselves to say what are some of the crimes that you are faced with on a daily basis, how do you think we can help you, and all of that. But I'm joined by one of the community members here, Babu Moses. Thank you so much, Nkul, for your time. You will tell me exactly where you are from, but first of all, you'll also give me a sense in terms of some of the crimes you are facing in this particular area.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm from Marimba Gardens in Extension 14. We have a serious crime issue in our area because it's mostly at the moment we're having the load shedding. During that time we're having a theft of the cables, and also we're not getting assistance from the police. Even ESCOM, when it comes, says 2 hours, later on it trips again. Then that is a very serious issue that we're facing in our community. And
it's a problem that is caused by the power outages, by load shedding, you say. But just give us a sense then in terms of, how do you believe that police can help you? Because you've mentioned in your answer to say that police are not helping you in this regard. How do you believe that this particular summit that is trying to come up with plans of area-specific crime-related incidents, how do you believe they'll be able to help? What should happen from them?
In our area, we have formed a community structure that we're having people who are patrolling in our areas. In the last meeting, we had a police who came to our area, and he promised that each time we are encountering this, they will be patrolling the area with us. But so far, about 5 times that we had those problems and we called the police, they could not come. Sometimes when you call them, they tell you there's no vans that will come and assist you, and sometimes they tell you that they are busy with other cases. That is the main problem that we are having. We're not getting assistance from the police.
And then in terms of what is happening today, it is exactly that response to some of the communities who are saying they are not receiving help. And this particular summit is one of many that is happening around the province. They are going to communities, they are getting inputs from the community, and they are saying they are coming up with plans that are specific to the areas based on what you will be bringing as an input from the community. But do you believe that this will in fact bring about the change that is needed to help you fighting that particular crime in your particular area? Do you believe that this will come up with any change?
Yeah. If I can be honest with you, if we can stop the talk shops like we'll be having today, and we're getting a real assistance from the government and the police, then things will change. But if we go having talk shops and the police, they promise but they don't deliver on that, then nothing will change. Because even our people that they are patrolling in our areas, when they catch a criminal, they call the police, they don't come out. So that gives us a very serious problem. But if they really can abide by what they are saying, then things will change for real.
One of the things we spoke about, and in fact we discussed it off air before we went on air, was the issue of taverns. We are seeing that it's happening. In fact, it even happened a bit closer by Katlehong, I believe. Have you seen any of these crimes in your area, and is there a worry in terms of these growing mass killings in taverns that are happening around many parts of Gauteng and even further? Because we did hear about another one that happened at Pietermaritzburg. But is there a concern really in terms of these brazen killings within taverns?
Okay. In the local area, maybe I can start with national. What I'm picking up nationally is that we don't have a police intelligence, because these issues, if we really had a strong police intelligence, they would be kept. Now, coming to the local areas, the issue is that still the police are not patrolling. They're not supporting the people. The vans that they say they're not enough, they only have one van or two vans here and there, and our community is too big. So they can't cover every area because of that support they're not giving.
All right, we'll have to leave it there, but Moses, thank you so much. One of the community members from these areas of Vosloorus just giving us a sense of some of the crimes they are facing, what they want from police as far as assistance is concerned, saying that they've created structures within the communities, but at the end of the day, it's the police help that they require to actually fight this off. He's also touching on the issue of taverns, saying that if police were patrolling, if police were present in communities, they wouldn't have to deal with these issues in Fundo. But you'll see just behind me, it is about to start. I see Umamu Faith Mazibuko there on the front, but you can see just before my colleague Joel Matlala took you to Umamu Faith that the community is here, police are here, and it's a matter of actually discussing some of these things that are happening in communities. But this is an effort to try and configure plans for specific areas to prevent the crime that is happening in those areas.
This summit, like many others, does yield positive results. Lindokuhle, we'll leave it there for now. That's a reporter, Lindokuhle Xulu, out in Vosloorus for us today. Now, police